Buenos tardes, it's Bit Buddha back again with another video. So today marks my 10-year vegan anniversary. It's November 1st, 2026. So I just wanted to go take a trip down memory lane, because 10 years, it honestly feels like it breezed by like nothing, honestly. Because to me, at this point, it's so it's like taking a shower or drinking water at this point. You know, when you've been doing something for so long that to you don't even second guess it at all. So but at the start of my journey, I was looking on YouTube around 2015, and I came upon this video called "The Greatest Speech You Will Ever Hear," right? And this was a time when I was just getting into sacred geometry, astrology. It's when my awareness started to expand beyond what I was being taught, right? And I came upon this video called "The Greatest Speech You Will Ever Hear" by Gary. And I'm thinking this dude is about to start to speak about aliens or the Federal Reserve or fluoride or the government, right? He started to speak about the animals and how we treat them, right? And ever since watching that video, I basically quit cold turkey. I remember going to my mom yeah, Mom, this is the last piece of meat I'm gonna eat, right? Because it's I asked her to buy for me. She's like, what are you talking about? You're young, it's a fad. 10 years later, I'm still here. And I also got to give a shout out to my mom as well, because she made the journey a lot easier for me, because both my parents, well, I've come from Haitian parents, right? And in Haiti and Haitian culture, they eat a lot of meat in general, right? But with my mom, the cool thing that she did, she would still cook the same Haitian meal, she just wouldn't put the meat and the dairy in it. So shout out to my mom, because she made the journey a lot easier for me. And it really started for the animals. Once I watched that video by Gary, it made my chest hurt just knowing how we treat the animals. Because you know how on the commercials for milk and dairy, they have the old man just milking the cow, and the cow looks all happy. I genuinely in my heart of hearts thought that was actually how farming was. I didn't know about factory farming. I didn't know about all of this stuff. So when I saw that, I felt disgusted. I'm what? Why am I contributing to animals being raped, killed, brutalized, being stuffed with all these vaccines and hormones and all these different chemicals, when they're torturing them, and it's why would I ever contribute to that? What? I don't gain anything from that, and plus, even just that alone made me stop. But then also think about the health aspect. We all know somebody who is overweight. We all know people who are depressed. We all know people who have hypertension. We all know people who have diabetes. We all know people who have died, right, from a lot of this stuff, who can't move, right? And not to say that all of that is due to diet, but I would say at least 70% of that. The 15 leading causes of death are literally correlate to a meat-based dead animal flesh eating lifestyle, right? The 15 leading causes of death. Go look at Dr. Michael Greger's How Not to Die. He studied the 15 leading causes of death on this planet. It's not war, it's not drugs, it's animal agriculture, right? So people speak about a war, we gotta stop this, war, we gotta stop that. But if you're having war on your plate and you're contributing to an animal being slaughtered and brutalized, you're already in the war. You're contributing to the war, actually. You're contributing to the war. So you're not only killing the planet, you're also killing yourself, right? Because animal agriculture is the leading cause of deforestation still. So these people oh, save the jungles or save the sea turtles and all that stuff, but you're leading that industry literally destroys not only forests but the sea as well, because it's the runoff from the factories going to the river streams, and it kind of just pollutes the entire environment to the point where it can't even be usable for anything else, So I could go on this stuff for a while. It's funny because I don't speak about this stuff often, because now I'm just focused on other things, because it's so it's so ingrained in me that's I don't even debate it no more, really. Because I'm just bro, the information is out there. But I could I feel it's still important for me to share a lot of this stuff, because I recently went to me and my queen, we went to Drive Alive and the Texas Fruit Fest, right? And I met a couple people over there who are vegan activists, and I feel that's the next thing I want to go into, because it's 10 years of me going vegan, but I've never been to a slaughterhouse, I've never been to an animal sanctuary, I've never been to any of that type of stuff, because me, I just been eating fruit and it's kind of hanging out, I was just kind of chilling. But the animal agriculture part and the vegan activism part is very, very important. But what else? Also, shout out to all my raw vegan and my fruit friends as well, because that's been kind of like the other elevation. Because that when I was younger, I thought that veganism was like the pinnacle. I was like, oh man, you're vegan, like that's like the best of the best. And like in a sense it is, right? But then there's people who go like raw vegan and fruitarian and liquidarian and breatharian. So there's definitely levels to it. So fruit is like definitely my main focal point alongside agriculture. I was thinking like those things are the most sustainable and the most karmically free, and also like just energetically sound. You know, it's just like even from just like a logical space, even coming from like a very scientific, like logical sense, it just makes more sense, right? It does make sense that we use all this land to, like, the amount of water it takes to get 1 pound of beef, right, versus the amount of land it takes to make any fruit or veggie, right? It's not even mathematically sound. Like even outside of the ethics of it, even just mathematically, we're just being dumb. Honestly, we're just letting these meat and dairy industry people market their agenda because that's how they make money. Of course, they're going to market to you. Even meat being in the food pyramid is all marketing, because of course they're going to market to you because that's how they get paid. So we're making people billionaires while they're killing us and killing the planet, and we're just going along for it. For what? Like, it's not helping us. It's not helping us as well. So if you never look, go online, right? Go. You're online now, right? But after this, go look up Gary Urosky, The Greatest Speech You Ever Hear, and also look up Earthlings, right? The documentary, right? Go watch those two films and come back, right? If you haven't seen those films, go watch those and come back. Because I think the only difference between a dead flesh eater and a vegan is like just what they see and what, like, it's two things. It's their education and it's their heart, right? Because usually when people see those documentaries, it's just quick, cold turkey, right? But if you do see those documentaries and you don't quit or you don't slow down, that's scary as shit. I can't even hold you. If you can watch like a fucking cow and a turkey and a pig being slaughtered and brutalized and their baby being stolen and they're being like abused to the highest degree, literally in hell, right? And you're like, oh, well, that's fine. I'm gonna just still eat this cheesesteak. He's like, brother, what? I ain't gonna look at this animal that's being slaughtered. Like, where's the empathy? Like, where's the spirit? Like, where's the like care? You know? So, but not everyone has the same heart though, and I'm aware of that. So I do respect people who even consider pescatarian, let alone be a vegan, right? Anyone who even has a thought of being a pescatarian, to me, I have the utmost respect for them, especially being raised in this type of society and culture where everyone just eats dead shit, and it's like it's the norm now to go against what your parents say and your teachers say and your doctors say, and to go against all of that and say, hey, I feel this in my heart, this doesn't feel right, so I'm gonna give a heck about your education. I don't want to contribute to this because I don't want a heavy heart, and I don't want to contribute to like the killing of other beings. That's a lot. Like that, like you need a lot of rough skin, you need a lot of mental and physical fortitude to even consider the thought of that. Not even just the action of that, just the thought of that takes a lot, you know? So I definitely respect anyone who is even considering going on this path. And I would say it's definitely the best choice I've made in my life. Like definitely, like compared to like everything I've done a lot of cool things, right? But going like plant-based has been like definitely the best choice I made. Like I felt like, how to explain it? I felt my whole life was like a fog before. I felt like my whole life was like a fog. When I finally went vegan and plant-based, it's like I finally could breathe and hear and see for the first time. I know it might sound drastic, but that's literally how I felt. Because when you're eating that type of stuff, you're just fooled with like mucus and like all this other stuff. So you can't even breathe properly. Like we know people who are obese and like they can't even breathe properly. And we know that breath is a huge part of our spirit, right? Breath is literally how we exist, right? It's kind of like it carries our consciousness and our awareness in life, right? So the stuff you eat, it literally contributes to how well you could breathe, and how well you breathe contributes to how expansive your life will be, you know? So just eating that stuff is just like, hooey. It's such a, and you know, like even to this day, I don't like feeling heavy. You know when people like eat meals and they're like, oh, they like so heavy and they just want to like lay down. I don't like this shit at all. That's why I even like cook stuff in general, I'm not a huge fan like at all. Because I don't like the whole tired feeling, because it's not really designed for our anatomy anyway, you know? If you look at our anatomy, we assimilate fruit easier than any other food group on the planet. Facts. The human body assimilates mangoes better than it would ever assimilate a freaking bread or a cheesesteak or anything else, right? It assimilates fruit the easiest, and it's the most efficient. Like, not even outside of the whole spiritual, ethical aspect, right? Just based upon science and efficiency, we know fruit absorbs easier than any other food group. This is like a known thing. This is not even like a debate. Like, even like normal doctors will say, yeah, fruit like assimilates very quickly, like 30, 40 minutes. But if you eat like a cheesesteak, bro, that's gonna take like you hours, not even hours, days to even process. But I just had a watermelon, right? The watermelon processes in like 40 minutes, hour max. That is even probably longer than it even takes, honestly. But it's just more efficient. Like that's the thing. It's just more efficient. It's more clean. There's less you gotta. Not only I could go on this stuff forever. Not only the physical energy you gotta put towards preparing this stuff, right? But also, if you're making like heavy meats and like grills and stuff, the amount of preparation mentally, physically, and financially is such a fucking burden, bruh. You gotta clean this, and you gotta roast this, and you gotta store it this way so it doesn't rot, and you gotta do this. It's like you gotta do all this fucking extra you gotta do all this extra stuff just to eat. And I'm like, bruh, just get a banana, just get a mango, my guy. Like, what are you doing? Like, chill out. Chill out, you're wasting your whole entire day trying to take this whole grill for your family that's literally killing your fucking family, while you won't even eat like a single mango or banana, because the stuff you're cooking is going to kill your children, is going to kill you. And it's not going, it is like, as soon as you put any acid thing in your body, like meat, like you, like white blood cells like pop, like, oh my god, this is like an enemy to the system immediately. And this is known, like, this is not even just me, this is known stuff. Go ask any doctor you want. This is like known stuff, but it just makes me, man, I'm passionate about this stuff, and I'm glad I'm speaking about it now, because like I don't speak about this stuff as much, because now I'm more so focused on like career and tech and stuff like that. But this stuff is stuff that's very important, because it's not even just health, because just think about your family, because as I said earlier, we all know somebody who is depressed. We all know somebody who is the beast. We all know somebody who has cancer, hypertension, erectile, like all these other issues that happen. It happens because the arteries are clogged, and it happens because of mucus. So if we know, I feel like it's all fun and games until your mom and dad, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, they're suffering, right? They're suffering, they're in pain, they can't move, they can't talk, they can't do anything. Then it's like, oh damn, well, and it's still eating dead shit? Like, knowing the dead shit is contributing to you and your family being sick, why on earth would you keep doing it? You know what they say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I feel like these people are insane. Like, if we know for a fact that this cheesesteak is gonna clog your arteries, right? This shit is going to give you, especially the brothers, like, this shit is giving y'all erectile dysfunction, right? And y'all still doing it, knowing how much men love women, and y'all still eating that shit in 2025, brother. Like, what? When you're 50-year-old, not even 50, there's 30-year-olds who have this issue. When you're 30-year-old and your wife, you can't even satisfy your wife, how are you going to fucking feel then? Are you going to give up the meat then? Like, this stuff is crazy, brother. But now, I just came here to kind of shed awareness, and just congratulate myself, I guess, for just being vegan for this long. Kind of breezed by. But the main thing, just focus on eating your fruit, like meditate as much as you can, exercise as much as you can, breath work as much as you can. Make sure you're reading, make sure you're praying, make sure you're earthing. I know it's getting cold now, but just make sure you're earthing. Just make sure you're being clear, because like these things these things are known things. It's not like we're in 2025. It's not like we're in the age people are trying to hide stuff to it. Like, we are in slavery times. They're going to like lash us for reading a book, right? And like, we have time to read a book. We can look stuff up on YouTube. We can look stuff up online. So at this point, there's no excuse. Like I know that people are in different densities, and if you have medical issues, fair, right? People will do like, oh, I have a medical issue, I gotta eat cheesesteaks. Fair, all right, cool, eat your cheesesteak, right? Whatever. But that's not ideal. I'm gonna tell you, that's not ideal. Like, there's other things to do. Like, there's still, even if you aren't, there's grains. There's grains and veggies. People act like even if you don't, you're not a fruit guy, right? Fair, right? There's grains and veggies. You don't gotta kill a cow and a chicken to get your like nutrients. It doesn't even like. I gotta speak about this stuff forever, bro. Honestly, I gotta speak about this stuff forever. But I just want to give much gratitude to my friends and family who have supported me along this journey. Want to give much gratitude to Mother Earth, for always providing fruit and veggies to keep me clear. Want to give a shout out to just like everyone who's really put it in the effort, because this stuff is like very serious. Like it's the most, like one of the most serious things. Like generally, it's one of the most serious things because we're living on a planet, right? And we have to take care of it. But if we're killing other beings unnecessarily in 2025, globalized commercial USA, right? I know other countries, I've been to IT, I know like other countries don't have the same infrastructure we have here, right? So like in other countries, like the options aren't as much here. But if you're in a modern society, like if you're in a society like this where we have globalization, right? I'm in Arkansas now. I just ate a freaking, watermelons here, but I could get mangoes from the store. Mangoes don't grow in Arkansas, right? So we have globalization now. So with globalization and with the privilege we have in Western societies, there's no excuse. There's no excuse, right? Some people that come to, this medical condition, right? Those are the few people who could probably slide by a bit, right? Because if you're eating like fruit and veggies and you're about to die, bro, go back to whatever you like. You shouldn't be. Don't die, right? Don't die. But outside of that, fruit and veggies are the way, bro. Like outside of that, fruit and veggies and agriculture is the way. But what else? That's pretty much it. I just wanted to like make a video. It's kind of like a vegan celebration, a vegan like life. A life update. So I'm in Arkansas now. I'm planning. There's a lot I got to do now. Like now. There's a laundry list of stuff, but I've been here for a while because my girl's here, so I came here to be with her for a bit. But January I'm planning to be in Philly, and then next July I plan to be in Florida, pretty much. But I gotta get study for the certification, my RHCSA, like Red Hat Certified System Administrator, apply to more Linux roles, fix a couple things in my car, get this credit stuff up. Call the landlords in Philly. So there's like a lot of stuff I got to do. So I'm like, that's why I don't even speak about this vegan stuff as much, because like I'm just solely focused on career, money, credit. I'm like systematic, Babylon type vibes for now. But at my core, everyone knows I'm like a fruit loving, feet in the ground, tree hugging type person. That's me. Don't let the tie confuse you, right? I'm just doing what I have to in this system to build a reality where my family doesn't have to depend on this system. In the future, we can just eat as much fruit as we can and not have to kill animals, But I just wanted to make this video. If you have any questions, concerns, recommendations, let me know. Put them in the comments. If you have any videos you want me to make, let me know, because I have a lot of stuff to share. But right now, my other channel, the Bit Buddha channel, I'm sharing more content on there. Mainly in regards to cyber security and Linux. That's kind of been like the main talking point the past like months, because that stuff is going to make me a lot of money. So I'm focused on that now. But outside of that, much love, much light, much abundance, gratitude. Remember to meditate. Remember to exercise. Remember to do your breath work. Remember to pray. Remember to earth. And keep your loved ones close. And love you. Peace. Bye.